So I don't know if you guys have heard of the new movie out called Hail Satan. Actually, it's a documentary. It has to do with the TST, the Satanic Temple, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Not sure. I don't really have an opinion about it. Can't really give you an opinion unless I've seen it. But I was thinking like of all these things the Satanic Temple has done. Like this documentary really does solidify the fact that whether you like them or not, whether you agree with them or not, that they are now, hands down with this documentary, with the Baphomet monument, and with other projects that they've done, they are hands down now probably the dominant satanic organization in the world. Even more so than the Church of Satan, which I'm sure is not happy about that, but is what it is. Evolution, time comes, and that's a great example of what happens to Satanism if it stays stagnant, and organizations that don't really do anything, which Church of Satan is a great example. You would think that wouldn't it be so easy for an organization to come up and basically take control over the not just the media, but people's perception of what Satanism is. And again, this isn't a video about whether I agree with him or whether I disagree with him. I've expressed criticisms before, mostly about certain campaigns, not necessarily about the organization as a whole. But and of course, I've had some beef with some of their administration. But that's on an individual level. That's really not on a whole thing. But there's one thing you can't doubt, and that is that the Satanic Temple has, within the last few years, accomplished more and generated more attention for Satanism than the Church of Satan ever has since 1966. That's a bold statement, but it's true. It's true. Whether you like it or not, the Satanic Temple is the dominant satanic organization at this point. And mad props to Lucien. I know it's not he didn't do it by himself, but he's a huge part of it. Being able to pull off such monumental tasks. We now have a documentary in theaters about Satanism, the Satanic Temple. He's got monuments resurrected on state capitals. He's gotten Ten Commandments monuments taken down. I mean, in spite of some of the gimmicky campaigns, they've done more for Satanism in the last few years than probably anybody has done in history, with the exception of maybe LaVey. And I say maybe LaVey. So mad props to Lucien, and like it or not, Satanic Temple is the dominant satanic organization in the world. And again, like it or not, people's perception of what Satanism is going to be largely dictated by what's going on in the media, which the Satanic Temple has easily dominated, hands down. So, I didn't think it was possible. I expressed my doubts and my criticisms too, and I've been pretty vocal about it. But with this documentary, got to give it to them. To be able to accomplish what they've pulled off in a matter of years is unprecedented. Nobody has been able to do that. It's unmatched, and it must be what a pleasure it must be to Lucien to have succeeded in spite of his detractors. Pretty much every Satanist with a name has either thrown tomatoes at him, expressed criticisms, doubts, or sat by and done nothing to support them. And in spite of all that, Lucien and the Satanic Temple have accomplished what they've set out to do. And I'm sure they're going to keep doing stuff like this. And, I'm impressed. I was wrong. I didn't think they'd be able to do it, and I'll be the first to tip my hat to Lucien. And, congratulations, man. And the fact that he sits by so humbly and doesn't, rub it in the face of his detractors. His success and victory is the biggest insult to his detractors. Much more humble than I would be in that position, I tell you that. So, mad props to Lucien. Good job, guys. And I don't think anybody now can actually question who the dominant satanic religion is, or organization is, in the world.